What is the chemical symbol for gold? AU. What is the name of the process by which plants convert sunlight into energy? Photosynthesis. What is the name of the largest organ in the human body? The skin. Which planet is known as the red planet? Mars. What is the name of the fear of spiders? Arachnophobia. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Diamond. Which animal is the largest living mammal on Earth? The blue whale. What is the name of the force that keeps planets in orbit around the Sun? Gravity. What is the process of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly called? Metamorphosis. What is the smallest bone in the human body? The stapes. What type of rock is formed from cooled lava or magma? Igneous. What is the name for the study of the Earth's oceans? Oceanography. Which element is the most abundant in the Earth's crust? Oxygen. What is the name of the galaxy our solar system is in? The Milky Way. What is the boiling point of water in Celsius? 100 degrees Celsius. What is the name of the largest volcano on Earth? Mauna Loa. Which gas is most responsible for the Earth's ozone layer? Ozone. What is the fastest land animal? The cheetah. What is the name of the tiny particles that make up all matter? Atoms. What is the largest type of big cat in the world? Tiger. What is the name of the layer of gas that surrounds the Earth? Atmosphere. What is the scientific name for the Northern Lights? Auroras. Which part of the human eye is responsible for color vision? The retina. What is the name of the process by which a star explodes? Supernova. What is the name of the largest living organism on Earth? An aspen forest. Which planet has the most moons? Saturn. What is the name of the phobia for fear of heights? Acrophobia. What is the study of weather and climate called? Meteorology. Which animal can go for the longest time without drinking water? The kangaroo rat. What is the name for the type of energy that comes from the sun? Solar. What is the name of the largest bone in the human body? The femur. What is the name of the molecule that carries genetic instructions? DNA. What is the name of the famous theory proposed by Albert Einstein? Theory of relativity. What is the name for a group of lions? A pride. What is the main component of Earth's atmosphere? Nitrogen. What is the name of the sound barrier speed? Mach 1. Which type of bear is the largest in the world? Polar bear. What is the name of the process that causes seasons on Earth? Earth's tilt. What is the name for the scientific classification of living things? Taxonomy. What is the name of the planet that has the Great Red Spot? Jupiter. What is the name of the process of a plant losing water vapor? Transpiration. Which is the only mammal capable of true flight? The bat. What is the name of the largest known star in the universe? UY Scuti. Which is the most abundant gas in the atmosphere of Venus? Carbon dioxide. What is the name of the fear of heights? Acrophobia. What is the name of the process that forms a rainbow? Refraction. What is the name of the field of study of animals? Zoology. What is the name of the largest ocean on Earth? The Pacific Ocean. What is the name of the smallest unit of a chemical element? An atom. Which part of the brain is responsible for controlling body temperature and hunger? Hypothalamus. Which animal is the only mammal capable of true flight? A bat. What is the name of the shortest war in history, which lasted for only 38 to 45 minutes? The Anglo-Zanzibar War. What is the name for the fear of long words? Hippopotamonstrosis. In which country would you find the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Italy. What is the name of the oldest active volcano on Earth? Mount Etna. What is the highest grossing film of all time, unadjusted for inflation? Avatar. Which famous scientist wrote The Origin of Species? Charles Darwin. What is the only country in the world that is bordered by Portugal? Spain. Which part of the human brain is responsible for controlling body temperature and hunger? Hypothalamus. What is the name of the fear of clowns? Coulrophobia. The Roman god Janus, who had two faces, was the god of what? Beginnings and endings. What is the name of the world's most venomous spider? Brazilian wandering spider. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States? France. What is the name of the largest stadium in the world by capacity? Rungrado First May Stadio. What is the only country in the world to have a one-color flag? Libya. Which planet is a giant gas planet but has a ring system made of ice and rock? Saturn. Which artist is famous for cutting off part of his own ear? Vincent van Gogh. What is the name of the fear of mirrors? Catoptrophobia. What is the name of the only ocean in the world that is completely landlocked? The Arctic Ocean. In which country did the sport of fencing originate? Italy. What is the name of the fear of the number 13? Triskaidekaphobia. What is the largest non-polar desert on Earth? Sahara Desert. In which country is the fictional character Dracula said to have lived? Romania. What is the most common phobia in the world? Fear of public speaking. Which animal has the highest blood pressure? The giraffe. What is the only letter of the alphabet that does not appear in the name of any U.S. state? Q. What is the world's most populous country? India. In ancient Rome, what was a toga? A garment. The famous saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," originated in which country? England. What is the name of the largest living organism on Earth? An aspen forest. What is the name of the official residence of the British monarch? Buckingham Palace. Which famous explorer is credited with being the first to circumnavigate the Earth? Ferdinand Magellan. What is the name of the largest pyramid in the world by volume? The Pyramid of Cholula. In which ocean is the Bermuda Triangle located? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the phenomenon where light is bent as it passes through a prism? Refraction. What is the name of the process that allows plants to convert sunlight into energy? Photosynthesis. Which country has the most volcanoes? Indonesia. What is the name of the largest country in the world by land area? Russia. Which artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Michelangelo. What is the name of the world's most spoken language? Mandarin Chinese. What is the name of the fear of heights? Acrophobia. What is the chemical symbol for table salt? NaCl. Which country is known for the tango dance? Argentina. What is the name of the famous book written by George Orwell about a dystopian society? 1984. What is the name of the largest organ in the human body by weight? The skin. What is the name of the fear of dogs? Cynophobia. What is the name of the smallest country in the world? Vatican City. Which famous scientist is known for discovering gravity? Isaac Newton. What is the name of the largest continent on Earth? Asia. Which planet in our solar system has the most moons?
Saturn.